Hello, welcome back. Ratropolis. Here we go again. Oh god. Oh god. How am I feeling today? Oh, I'm feeling like I've lost 3 Ratropolis runs in a row. So, Look, I'm not mad that I'm playing on the coast. I'm just saying. I would like to play on not the coast. No, what I actually want is I want to play on the forest because, I've lost 2 runs that went to wave 30 and then just got run over by the turtle. And I don't like that. So I'd like to go spend one more time on the forest and try to figure out what my long-term plan to not get killed by the turtle is. But no, we're not gonna have a wave 4, or sorry, I think it's wave 3. The bonus that gives you extra, like 1 extra thing, we're not gonna have that because after I lost the run of fighting in the last episode, I went, I'm gonna record 1 more. And then I went, wait a minute, I'm really tired. And then I just closed the game. So, no bonus. Like I started the run, I started the recording, and then I went, ah, fuck. I don't want to do this. And take the market here. It's fine. I mean, it's pretty good, right? I don't really want this to just be another, well, I'm gonna take rally and buff up my units like crazy, but I need a win. I can't take the stress of losing again. Huh. Well, this shop, 2 slingers and guards. I'm gonna actually refresh. Or we could take 1 more look at Bandit, but from the perspective of B. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I don't think I will. I could buy the random card here. That could be fun. Nah. I'm moving these units over for no real reason. I mean, the reason is because I want to keep the grain going and these guys are buffed. And I'm gonna just gonna train up 2 more. Ideally. We got some good income here. Our money is strong. We're off to a decent start. This is, great draw. This is the coast, which, love it or hate it, you gotta admit, at least we're not fighting the turtle. I want to remove. I might remove Hunt. I don't even play Hunt, which is wrong. I should have played Hunt at the start of that wave. It's just ingrained in my mind to not play that card because it's a waste. I wonder if you would make money. Next time I play this character, I'm going to try just cycling Hunt every... Actually, I'm going to try cycling Hunt now. We're going to see if it looks like it makes a reasonable difference. We get to see what our boss is going to be now. Hopefully it's not the spitter. That's all I really ask for here. I wouldn't mind, I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind Big Boy. We haven't fought this guy in a while. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we have. It's just they all run together in my mind. Every run is the same. Yeah, how am I feeling today? It's the afternoon, 3 hours before you're gonna see this episode if you're watching it as it goes live. I'm feeling good. I did not grab a coffee today. I talked about last night how the coffee isn't helping me. So, basically. Just like, it's not bad, but it's also not necessarily worth it for me to get a coffee right now. I might get one later, but also, I don't know. I feel like people really hype up coffee. There's those don't talk to me until I've had my coffee types of people. And if you are one of those people, like, I respect that opinion, but for me, I can't, it doesn't make a difference. It actually, like, it doesn't really help me that much. I still feel tired. What does coffee actually do for me? Coffee makes me very hungry if I drink coffee and then don't make it a point to make sure I eat something. Maybe something cool here. 2 hunts. Huh. The barn is tempting, but it might be better just to grab the wall. Nah, I'm gonna go greed. I like noticing, because I think I mentioned this before, there was a time in my life where I was like, am I really that greedy of a player? Because, like, I would like to be. I would like to be extremely, extremely greedy, always taking decisions that are over the top that get me killed. And I'm starting to realize that greed just comes in different forms in video games, right? Like greed here is removing grain when I don't really have an economy, for example. Grain kind of is carrying my economy. I would like you to give me brew or fruit? Herb? Yeah, I'll take herb. It's good, like, it's good because it's going to help keep my units who are buffed up alive. However, my units who are buffed up they're not going to be that plentiful. But it's also 50 gold for every 40 seconds, which, when you have a overflow of population, which I do because I have invite and I'm the general, and I've taken a lot of houses, my confidence is very low right now. I really need a win. I mean, I don't need a win. I'm posing it as if I'm going to like retire from video games if I lose this round. I'm fine. It would be very nice for me if I was able to find myself in the possession of a W at the end of this episode. Hopefully on the first run too, because that would be very nice. If this is just like a nice 40-minute win like we were having for a little while there, that would be good. You know, if this is an hour-and-a-half long double loss, that would be less good. That would be a little less good for my morale. I'd be fine. Like I wouldn't take it too hard, but you know, who doesn't like winning? It's just like Charlie Sheen said back in, what was that, 2012? He had that meltdown. What does he say? I'm not bipolar, I'm bi-winning. That dude kind of went insane. You know, everyone kind of forgets things like that. It's incredible how, as a people, I'm gonna take Trumpeter. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take Trumpeter. Absolutely. It's incredible to me how we forget things like that, you know? That was everywhere. That was actually everywhere when Charlie Sheen went down his I'm bi-winning and I've got tiger's blood and Adonis DNA. So that was a good time. Or a terrible time, depending on who you are. Like, if you're Charlie Sheen's PR, terrible time. If you're everyone else, excellent time. I don't know, I haven't thought about that one in a while. It was everywhere, though. I remember I had a mobile game, I think it was called, like, Pocket God, where you just had, like, a bunch of little goons that you, could mess around with on these different islands. It was a fun game, but I remember that I was playing that game around 2012 when that was happening, and I'm not taking Rally. I refuse. I can't do it again. Yes, and now my hubris will get the best of me. No, but they added a Charlie Sheen, or no, they added a villager to that game named Charlie, and he, you know, was just Charlie Sheen. Not really just Charlie Sheen. His big thing was he turned into a tiger, and then, you know, because he had tiger's blood. It was a very strange time. I think it's interesting to look back on something like that now that we've all forgotten about it, more or less. Every now and then, I'll say winning, and I'll go, oh yeah, remember when Charlie Sheen lost his mind? Remember, and then he got kicked off of 2.5 Men. I think he got kicked off of 2.5 Men. I don't really remember the order of events there. I wasn't really paying attention to stuff like that. I was 14. I had better things to do in 2012, like play World of Warcraft. And yeah, that's it. That was all I was doing. How am I feeling about this run so far? I mean, Bannerat, the Trumpeter is an extremely strong boy. I'm not going to pay 200 gold for this. This is a time where that's a lot of money. Trumpeter is very strong and is going to be not afeared of anything. And also Trumpeter is going to help me not lose this run, I think. Plus we got invite, so I have a lot of population. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to complain, right? I don't want to harp on it too much, but I feel like, anyway, now that I've said that I don't want to complain, commence complaining protocols. I don't like the way that this video game has not given me good economy. And maybe this is Oops, I accidentally hit my push to mute key trying to press Q. Maybe this is just me not taking the offers I've been given that are good. However, I gotta tell you, I don't like it. I don't like what I'm dealing with here. Maybe I could be doing some things that would make things better. But like, I don't know, these are all bad. I mean, restaurant, but like, am I really gonna take restaurant? Is that the darkness with which we are faced? I'm gonna take gold. I don't like being on wave 9 right now without a reasonable plan to earn money. We'll see. I guess it could turn around. I'm gonna just pay a redraw because we're about to lose our gold. Could have invited there. We got 4 banners on this side. The thing is, the spitters, I don't know if you noticed, they actually weren't able to kill one of my guards because of the banner rat debuff, reducing their damage to 1. Never even considered that, but that's a huge combo. Saves a lot of lives, which is good in a time where I have no money. It's just, I would like a nice, simple, mining-based economy, or you know, anything. Like, actually anything. Now, you can look at this and you can go, and you wouldn't be wrong to say, ah, well, you fool, you should have just not removed your... Oh, good, flood. You fool, you should have just not removed your... Oh, yes, Undertaker. You fool. You should have not removed your... Hunt. And that's a fair point. I just hate bounty. No, it's like a very reasonable assessment to make. I just hate the card bounty. We're in such a dark time that I'm upgrading herb, excuse me. I don't want to set the world on fire. No, that's a song of Fallout. No, I don't want to complain too much, but also maybe my economy card, my economic options, I think I need to open my mind to, right? I think that's what it is. I need to be offering and taking more economic choices. Like, I probably should have taken the bandit, and I probably should have not removed hunt, but you know, these shops, they haven't, I don't know if you noticed, but I just looked at 14 cards and none of them were green. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be incendiary. All I'm trying to point out is that the game is not really working with me. I need it to meet me like halfway. I'm even a quarter of the way. I'm willing to try out new cards, but I'm not willing to try out some of the new cards that they're offering me here. I mean, you know, none of these cards are new at this point. I'm not willing to try out, oh, I don't know, say defense expenses, because I think that card is dog. Extremely dog. I'm not re-adding hunt though. Don't get me wrong. I'm willing to admit that maybe I shouldn't have removed hunt. I'm not adding it back. Are you crazy? I'm gonna start removing cheese. Even in the case where my economy is cursed. I need shield rat in these dark times. Hey, wait, this one looks familiar. Shield rat and guards. But this time we have banner rat and we're on a different map. So No, I feel like, I don't remember what, oh yeah, the celebrities getting to do crazy shit and then having it fall to the wayside. I don't know, like, it's fine, right? I guess I'm glad that Charlie Sheen didn't have to live the rest of his life with the, I'm not bipolar, I'm bi-winning. Although it will always follow him around. I think he's been in stuff since then though. I can't think of any other crazy, like, celebrity moves like that one. That one's pretty iconic, if you ask me. And I think it might be, not the only one, but one of the only ones. I'm gonna try taking Smuggle here. In a run where I'm not certain I will win, I'm going to try taking Smuggle. Here's my reasoning for you. I think that if I'm able to utilize Smuggle to generate more gold, the reduced wave time will not make a difference. Or or it will and it will kill me, we will see. However, like, I feel confident in the number of banners I have, so, you know, I'm not too worried. I want to... Yeah, these guys are doing 3. Trumpeter is a nuts advisor. He might be the strongest military advisor. It's hard to say. I'd have to look at them all. Well, let me do the numbers. The only ones that I could say are even worth contention are like Shield Rat Advisor's really good and Guardian Advisor's really good. You may notice a theme. I think that all the defensive advisors are pretty good. I'm not taking Squire. I'm sorry, but I don't want it. Even though it's good. Let's see, Guards Advisor sucks. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other advisors that are or offense focused. Like Militia Leader is fun. Not really that good, but fun. So that's a plus. I think Landsknecht is bad. I think that... Or not bad, but like not great, right? Similarly, I think that Robin Hood is not very good. We're decently strong right now. I will not take steel because it doesn't make sense here. Man, am I gonna keep refreshing? I think we are going to buy a wall here, but nothing else. Yeah, you can make a strong argument for resting. Not bad. Give me an advisor. Well, I got Shield Rat Advisor. Huh. I may go overturn here. Can't believe I just said Shield Rat Advisor's not bad and then got him. We could do the same, literally the same thing I did in the last episode, but on the coast. I don't want to do overturn right now for a few reasons. One of them being I have... oh, look at that train. Is that the band who's saying, "Hey Soul Sista"? Because look at that train. Look at that train. Well, anyway, now that everyone's clicked off the video. Oh, man. 2 walls. I am not certain as to if I... Oh, I already lost my gold, so I can just expand. Like, I don't know if I want to lose my gold on this run. I already have. I don't have the choice. I already made that decision. Is this run much different from the last one? Yeah, it is. Very different. I'm the general, so I have the generals... Yeah, access to the general's... hero power, which is probably the best one in the game. And I have 2 military advisors making my boys much stronger than they were in the last one. Longsword, it's not your time. I'm gonna keep taking houses. I'm not gonna get baited. I'm not gonna take leader level up. I'm not going to do anything like that. We're just gonna take the houses. We're gonna get our population very high. We're going to have 1,000,000 banner rats that I'm going to play out very slowly. And, you know, it's just gonna work. Can this run find itself with a W in is it reasonable to assume? I think so. I think that the big thing that I always undervalue, I mean, not really undervalue, but the thing that I never really call attention to in this game is when I have Barn, how Barn is doing for me, because Barn is massive. I swear this boss dies so fast. Like, his health bar is ridiculously low. Doomsdayer. No way in hell. No fucking way. Ooh, Doom? No way in hell? Speaking of, Doom Eternal pretty soon. Am I right? The game's gonna be pretty good, I bet. It's a game that if I grab, I'm probably not gonna make any content for it. Unlike most situations, I'm probably just gonna play that one for myself and not stream it or make YouTube on it. It's not a game that I'm not like great at Doom. I don't have any desire to be great at Doom. It's very much a game that I just kind of, you know, play through once or twice, and then set it down, maybe come back to it in a few years. And I think that's fine. You know, as I get older, I'm okay with not playing every single game to be the greatest of all time. When I was playing, like I'm very competitive in video games. When I was playing like League of Legends, I was trying to strive to be my best, and you know, to a certain extent, even with Ratropolis, I'm trying to like posture myself as a good player of this game. Do I think I'm the best at this game? God, no, no way. There's definitely people who are better than me. However, you know, I can dream. Hey, you gonna come back, buddy? All right, he's back. I think that if I were to, I don't put down the time to be the best at this game, right? I play this game for about an hour a day. Not an hour a day, about an hour and a half a day, which, you know, is a lot of time comparatively, but I'm not really trying, like, if I want to be the best of this game, there's a few things I'd have to change, right? I'd have to not be trying out a bunch of different things. I'd have to, like, we're going to reach a point where I've reached a logical conclusion of trying out new things. I mean, this run, is there anything really new going on here? Not really. I mean, yeah, I'm taking smuggle, but this is getting into like some niche stuff, right? So eventually I'm going to shift the focus of this series to, I've tried everything, now we're just going to try to win streak, right? That's the future of this series. I'm gonna try to get to a point where I'm hard win streaking, like in FTL. Yo, wait, this is a game that I could do hard no pause win streaks because I fucking hate pausing. Wait a minute. It's kind of cheap, I feel like, to call these no pause wins when the reason that I don't pause is because I'm really lazy. But it is no pause. It's not wrong. However, I don't think anyone really cares because pausing in this game is nowhere near as good as it is in something like FTL or They Are Billions. Are they shooting the wall? I think sometimes when they land, they shoot the wall, which is good, if you ask me. This episode is going to be a lot shorter than I expected, actually, thanks to the smuggle. If I win in like 30 minutes, I'm not going to start a new one. If I lose in like 20, I'm going to start a new one. That's more or less the plan. This is worth 6 population. God, this building is bad. This is worth 6 population. 375 gold, 4 space, I get 6 population. Alternatively, pay 50 gold and 1 space to get 4 population and 1 tax. And the reason that building is bad is because I don't play in a style that makes it good, right? I think that building, and by extension this character's hero power, thrive when... I will take brew. You are playing a style that keeps a lot of cards, similar to defense expenses. I just think that that style is very bad. It's a very shaky style, because as soon as things go wrong, you cannot recover, more or less. Like as soon as everything goes wrong, like as soon as your army gets wiped, there's no recovering for you. If you're doing a high card density build. Let's see how this guy does against my... Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna have a run that's gonna do well against him, it's gonna be the 8 banner rats run, where his damage doesn't get reduced, but he just gets killed very quickly by the guards plus the banner rats, and also everyone else does very little. Is it? Yeah, this is fine. That's not a lot. I think I'll try to do them a favor. Let me actually look at my chart here. If I I'll try to do them a favor, it leads to... Do you want to be a lab ratification, which leads to Council of Oligarchs? Or we can do I only carry out the will of the people, which leads to... this is the way to get 40 population if I want to do that. I don't need it. I don't know, neither of these seem great. I'm gonna do I only carry out the will of the people, although I am actually... Maybe that was wrong because I'm paying for my redraw, or I'm not paying for my redraws, so that draw time is gonna hurt. That's interesting. Mason... Nah. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I think that's from Call of Duty, but I'm not certain. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have taken I only carry out the will of the people, because it slows me down a lot. Like, it really, really does slow me down by 3 seconds per wave. That's a lot of time to lose. But I think we're okay. If I can get up a few more guards, we're good. Really just held back entirely by the speed at which I redraw, which is going to be supplemented by my brew, for sure. The brew is actually going to help out a lot. Oh yeah, I should definitely train these. I still have this militia. Like, I have not prioritized removing them whatsoever. We're not going to reach a reasonable balance. Like, I usually try to do low number of banners, higher number of the other units. However, there's no reason. I have the population. I got banner rat early. We're going to have high banner rat density, which is fine. Banner rat's a great card. No card remove. Now that I'm like cognizant of the fact that I need to card remove, I probably won't see many. You can make the argument for Warren there, but like I don't need population. I'm getting 20 more at the end of this wave. Not like this wave, but at the end of this path that I'm on with the events. You can almost make the argument that I should be putting militia down because they do damage and they are a way to use my spare population. Huh. No, I don't want to. I really should, but I don't want to. I really should, though. Huh. How strange. Market, you got something good for me? Conscript. I'm gonna take the totem here. Synergizes with my banner rats. I'm gonna put militia down, I guess. This is gonna be like the long term. This is a really weird one. This is the long term. I'm just playing all of the military cards I have because my population is so huge. I think this episode, you know, talk a little bit about the episode title because it helps me, although you already know what this episode's titled. This episode's probably going to be titled something along the lines of like a long-term smuggle or something like that. Maybe just smuggling operations. That's not a bad title. Yeah, it'll probably be something like that. You know, the thing is I talk about these titles and then I finish the episode and I go, alright, what the hell was I going to name this? And then whatever I was going to name this is just erased from my mind. 9893, 11896. Oh, this side's way weaker. Not way weaker, but relatively weaker. Also, big shout out to the herb, right? This is a very unsung hero of this run. It saved me a lot, like, this is a run where I have the money to play my units, but I don't have the money to draw my units, right? I don't have the money to keep redrawing into more units, so the fact that I have these herbs in between waves alongside the banner rat reducing the enemy's attacks by a ton, I have not been losing many units. This is plus I have shield rat blocking. If I lose this run, I don't even know what to tell you. I was very surprised I lost the rat last run. I will be even more surprised if I lose this run. I believe I need to open a parliament here. Yeah, I need to open a parliament. This is a good one, though. Like, this is a good outcome, I think. I'm going to upgrade militia because they're here to stay, I guess. Or I removed one cheese. Holy moly! My card removes on this run have been lacking. I think I've just been taking cards, or maybe I just haven't been offered them. I have no idea. I have no idea. But like, I removed one cheese and then never removed another. It's rough. This is a rough one. We may also, I didn't even try it, but we may have reached an equilibrium if I was spamming out brew. No, it's only 104 gold, and it costs 460 to redraw. Wow. It gets expensive. I think what would be an interesting mechanic is if as time ticked down, the cost to redraw ticked down. I think that would be, like, it would just be making the game easier, but it would be interesting. Although, like, maybe start it out higher. It would be a way to combat, like, just spamming redraw. But then, you know, you'd have to change the way that a lot of things work if you're going to do that. Because that leads to, like, oh, well, now you just have to do an infinite, right? Kind of in the same way that you just have to do an infinite in Nightmare mode. If that were the case, you would just have to kind of do an infinite to stay alive. Greedy, dude. We've seen a lot of bad advisors on this one. Take Alchemy. That is card remove. I'm gonna take Alchemy. It should be good. I should be able to choose very easily what I wish to alchemize because of the brew. I should draw most of my deck. Okay, I wish to brew away Potter. I do not, or not brew, I alchemize away Potter. I do not wish to lose these cards. Do not want to lose Banner Rat. 11, 12, how many banners on this side? 10. I do not wish to lose Smuggle. Give me something good. Assistance rough work. I will not rough work. I refuse. I did it in the last run. I refuse to do it again. 13, and then this side. This side's way weak. I need to focus left side a little bit harder. Alchemy again. Do not want to lose brew or herb. I'm gonna hang on to. I'm gonna let militia go. I'm gonna let militia go. I upgraded them. I know, but nothing was really that good to upgrade. Graveyard pike rat. Pike rat. I mean, he's not much different than militia. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. He's not particularly different in this run. Let's do guards. I think if you like the biggest opinion change maybe of my entire life is my change in opinion from the start of playing this game, my opinion on guards, to now. And that's because of some balance changes, to be fair. But like, man, I like literally the first card I always removed was guards. No joke, I always removed guards first. I'm not gonna card remove because at this point we're just we're letting alchemy drive. What do we got here? Butterfly season. Excellent. Now I can play cards again. You know, barracks, you know, it's a little late, but this would have been a great time to take corruption. I have healing, like a lot of it. I could have done something cool with corruption here, I think. Well, corruption's never cool, if you're listening, politicians. However, it would have been interesting in this run. Smithy rest. I don't want to take any like smithies or anything like that because by the time they become effective, it's too late. The run should be over. Should be over. This one's gonna look like, you're gonna look at this one, you're gonna go, oh man, must be a rough loss. Surprise, surprise. Maybe it is a rough loss. I haven't finished the run yet. However, at the current moment, I would say this one seems like a W to me. Library, excellent. Get Soulflower upgraded. Oh, if you transform an upgraded card, it stays upgraded. That's really good. I knew that, but you know, just affirming that for myself here. I don't think I'm gonna call this one, name this one after Smuggle actually, because then it's gonna spoil the fact that I don't just lose horribly. Remove. I don't want to remove anything. No, I don't want to remove anything. Like I said, I have alchemy. Like I've said this before, but alchemy is a way to remove cards infinitely because you just transform them into buildings. Which is strong. Pirate's life for me. Nah, if this wasn't random, this would be insane. Also, 60 seconds, I think that's 2 waves, unless you're smuggling. Oh, if you're smuggling, you can get more value out of that. How interesting is that? What's the biggest difference on this run, though, also, I should point out, we have so much population. I put a big focus on population on this one, and it's going very well, to say the least. How much health did those guards have? Were they 12? Oh yeah, they were 12 because of the +4 from this. Okay, I may be losing my brew. I will smuggle. I might just alchemy this whole hand, but for what? For what reason would I alchemy this whole hand? Just to prove I can? No. I don't want to lose Banner, but I shouldn't need Banner anymore, which is why it might be okay to lose Banner. Am I gonna even lose a unit here? I didn't even lose a single unit there. Oh yeah, we got more population coming. Turns out 14 Trumpeter Banner Rats. This one's actually gonna be the merits of Trumpeter, I think. 60 seconds, stops enemies for 8 seconds. Upgrade alchemy, that's fun. We're having a good time here. If you don't know, the alchemy upgrade lets you use alchemy a second time after you play it once. Sparrow Nest level 2, excellent. That's another card gone. And over time, I will have no more cards. I'm gonna let Brew go. I'm gonna keep Herb. I'm gonna let Brew leave the run. Gonna not keep Shock. I want to hang on to guards. Although, do I want to hang on to guards? I think I'm okay on guards actually. We have 15. I'm gonna go for the removal on guards. I know, crazy, right? We got Druid. Nah. Another Sparrow Nest. Hell yeah. Shipyard, like I could just play to play. I will hold on to Vampirism. I think Vampirism is insane in this deck actually. Because I throw this on these guys and then they're actually immortal, except for when they get slept. But If I'm smart, I hold the aid station for when they get slept. I think, like, there's no way I lose this. I refuse to believe that this one ends in a loss. I'm willing to say that now. I do not believe it. Honey? Yeah. Know that there's a browser extension? You know, this would be a good time if I was sponsored by Honey to, oh, did you know? Honey is the greatest way to save money online. You've probably seen the ads. They're one of the ones that's everywhere because they sponsor a lot of YouTubers. It's a strong play, you know? You get a lot of space in people's mind if you are sponsoring YouTubers. Oh, yo, this can transform into quests? What the heck? I did not know this could transform into quests. I gotta not click that when it pops up. Wait, that's so wild that that can happen. Also, this episode's only gonna be like, it's not actually gonna be that much shorter. It's gonna be a little shorter, but like not by much. Really, this episode is just a lot of healing. Vampirism, herb. There's so many things happening in this episode that I could title it after. Shit, if I actually finish this quest, wouldn't that be wild? I don't think there's any way, right? No, there's no way. Unless all of my units simultaneously combust here. Take the money. I should just throw stuff down. Lottery. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a bug. Ah, look at that. I have discovered a bug. Ladies and gentlemen. If you alchemize a quest, the quest is the card that it turns into is unplayable. Oh, because it doesn't lose the quest text. Huh. Well, it'd be really interesting to see if that actually works. Like, does it on completion? Does it still give you the quest? Huh. Well, there you go. That's an interesting one. I should definitely report this bug. Will I do that? No, I'm irresponsible. I'm very irresponsible. However, I should. I'm just gonna, you know, make sure we don't lose this one. Alright. Alright. So, as it turns out, Trumpeter's really strong. I don't know what this episode's gonna be titled. That's a surprise for you to find out. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe for more 2 Ratropolis episodes every single day for the rest of eternity. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for being here with me. Hope you have a great day.